Have you ever felt like your life no longer belongs to you, as if your days are entirely consumed by the demands and needs of your children? As you grow older, it's natural to want to support them, offer help when necessary, and stay connected. However, there's a fine line between being a caring parent and becoming a servant in your own later years. Many seniors unknowingly fall into this trap, sacrificing their well-being, time, and even financial security to meet their children's expectations. The good news is, it doesn't have to be this way. You can remain a loving parent without losing your independence, dignity, or the life you worked hard to build. In this video, we'll explore 6 powerful strategies to help you maintain your freedom in old age, ensuring you don't become overwhelmed by your children's needs. From setting boundaries to safeguarding your financial stability, these tips will empower you to live on your own terms while nurturing healthy, meaningful relationships with your family. Stay tuned until the end, as these insights could transform how you experience your golden years. Let's dive in. 1. Set clear boundaries. One of the most common mistakes older parents make is assuming their role as a provider never ends. While you've raised your children, provided for them, and helped them become independent, this doesn't mean you owe them your entire later life. If you find yourself constantly rearranging your schedule to meet their demands, feeling guilty when you say no, or sacrificing your own needs, it's time to establish clear boundaries. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, which includes valuing your time, energy, and personal space. If your children expect you to drop everything for them, take on their responsibilities, or make decisions that solely benefit them, it's crucial to define what is and isn't acceptable. This doesn't mean cutting them off or being cold. It simply means prioritizing your own needs alongside theirs. Consider Robert, a 72-year-old grandfather who initially enjoyed babysitting his grandchildren 5 days a week. Over time, however, he realized he had no time left for himself. When he finally set limits, his children adapted, found alternative solutions, and Robert regained his freedom without harming his relationship with his family. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. Your role as a parent is to raise independent adults, not to serve them indefinitely. By setting boundaries, you teach your children to respect your time and effort while maintaining a strong, loving connection. 2. Safeguard your financial security. Many older parents prioritize their children's financial needs over their own, dipping into savings, co-signing loans, or giving away large sums of money, often out of love or a sense of obligation. However, the harsh reality is that once your money is gone, no one will replenish it for you. Retirement should be a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, yet too many seniors struggle financially because they couldn't say no. While helping your children is a kind gesture, sacrificing your financial stability for their comfort is a risky move. The best gift you can give them is ensuring you never become a financial burden. Take Harold, a 74-year-old man who spent years bailing out his son from poor financial decisions. Despite promises of repayment, the money never returned. Realizing he was jeopardizing his own future, Harold stopped providing financial assistance. Over time, his son learned to manage his finances responsibly, and Harold preserved the retirement he had worked so hard to build. Before offering financial help, Ask yourself, will this compromise my security? Are they relying on me instead of solving their own problems? Prioritize your financial well-being as no one else will do it for you. Protect your savings and avoid letting guilt dictate your decisions. 3. Maintain your own life and interests. It's easy for older adults to let their lives revolve entirely around their children, often at the expense of their own passions and hobbies. Canceling plans to help with errands, spending more time babysitting than pursuing personal interests, or delaying goals because your children might need, you can lead to a loss of identity. Remember, you are more than just a parent. You had dreams, friendships, and hobbies before your children became the center of your world, and these still matter. Giving up your personal interests risks diminishing your sense of self and draining your vitality. Edward, a 76-year-old retired teacher, loved woodworking, but found himself consumed with caring for his grandson. When a friend encouraged him to revisit his hobby, Edward realized how much he had neglected his own passions. Reconnecting with woodworking brought him joy, fulfillment, and even new friendships. While it's natural to prioritize your children, don't forget to nurture your own life. Pursue hobbies, travel, learn new skills, or spend time with people who inspire you. A fulfilling later life comes from engaging in what excites you, not from waiting to be needed. 4. Teach self-reliance, not dependence. One of the greatest gifts you can give your children is the ability to stand on their own. Yet, many parents continue to solve their adult children's problems, shielding them from life's challenges. While this may feel like love, it can hinder their growth. Ask yourself, are you helping them or enabling them? If your children constantly turn to you for financial support, emotional reassurance, or quick fixes, they miss the opportunity to build resilience. Frank, a 70-year-old father, realized his 40-year-old son had never truly become independent because Frank always stepped in to fix his mistakes. When Frank stopped bailing him out, his son learned to take responsibility, and their relationship improved. Supporting your children doesn't mean carrying their burdens. They are adults who need to learn how to handle setbacks, make decisions, and take accountability for their choices. By stepping back, you empower them to thrive on their own. 5. Cultivate emotional independence. Many older parents tie their emotional well-being to their children, waiting for calls, feeling hurt when they don't visit, or basing their happiness on the attention they receive. However, your joy should never depend on someone else's actions. Emotional dependence can lead to constant disappointment, as your children have their own lives and responsibilities. Eleanor, a 73-year-old woman, used to feel heartbroken when her son canceled plans. She shifted her focus by reconnecting with friends, joining social groups, and rediscovering hobbies. This not only made her happier, but also improved her relationship with her son, as she no longer relied on him for emotional fulfillment. Build a strong emotional foundation outside of your children. Surround yourself with supportive people. Pursue fulfilling activities. And remember that your worth isn't tied to how much attention you receive. True happiness comes from within. 6. Protect your peace by saying no. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful ways to protect your well-being in later life. Many parents feel obligated to meet every request, whether it's babysitting, lending money, or rearranging their lives for their children. However, You are not a limitless resource. Your time, energy, and peace matter just as much as theirs. Setting boundaries isn't about withholding love, it's about valuing yourself. George, a 78-year-old man, spent years saying yes to every demand from his children. When he started setting limits, they initially struggled but eventually learned to respect his decisions, leading to a healthier relationship. Boundaries protect your well-being and teach others to appreciate you rather than take you for granted. You've given enough. Now it's time to prioritize your own happiness. Final thoughts. As you navigate this stage of life, remember that your happiness matters. You've spent decades caring for your family, but now it's your turn to prioritize yourself. This doesn't mean abandoning your children or shirking responsibilities. It means finding balance. Love your children, but don't become their servant. Offer support, but don't sacrifice your well-being. Help when you can, but don't lose yourself in the process. You are still a person with dreams, needs, and desires, and you deserve to live a life that reflects that. Reflect on the 6 strategies we've discussed. Which areas do you need to focus on most? Are you setting healthy boundaries? Protecting your emotional and financial well-being? Making decisions that honor your happiness? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us create more content to inspire and empower you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.